Good afternoon, people. Guess what we're going to do today, huh? I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing all right. It's a nice day. I got the doors shut because it's Mach 5 out there, and we're going to do a little welding. I shaved this thing up a little bit more, and this and that. And, you know, it's not gonna fit perfect. I'm gonna throw some fiberglass in to fill in the holes. But anyways, thank you for stopping by. Please take time to like, subscribe, share with your friends. Anyways, we're gonna get with it here in just a minute.
Look through the skies and they're always crazy. What do? You run happy. You always put things down beneath your weight. How can you be so sad? Today you must be Which way do I turn to now? Who will I follow when it all comes down? Who do I believe in when all is lost? Hear me call out, I call out. You see, I ain't no victim. I made this better to live. I don't swear to you to flow me. I got you apart and make you messy. I'll feed you if you're good, beaten down for days. Beaten down for days. I don't care who you call out. You call out, there's nobody there. Which way do I turn to now? Who will I follow when it all comes down? Who do I believe in when all is lost? Hear me call out, I call out. You're scared and bruising scars and bruising. You don't even know what to do, baby. Just like baby, can I do this? I swore I wouldn't do this again. Watch me go, watch me burn this needle. These scars, they take me down and rip me the road apart. You know, your demons in hand. No one, no God, no law, no law can take you away from yourself. Got you so far down now. Which way do I turn to now? Who will I follow when it all comes down? Who do I believe in when all is lost? Hear me call out, I call out.
Alright guys, we're back. We got us a little bit of short strand fiberglass. This particular blend is Fiberglass. I use the Bondo stuff, I use the Duraglass stuff. To me they seem about the same. You know, I don't know if we necessarily need the structure, but this will fill in our gaps here. So we're gonna get this mixed up. And we'll be back to the fender here in a momentarily. All right, you got your fiberglass here. It's just got a little bit of mouth. People say that the amount of hardener is $1, a quarter to $1 or something like that. I'll just give me a little pile like that. I'll just give me a little lime. So I don't know what I'm doing. Got a mixer here. It's less important with Bondo than it is with putty. Say you want to use, work it in there. But the blue is in this, it is the catalyst or the hardener or whatever that makes the fiberglass undergo a chemical reaction. You see, with body filler and stuff like that, they don't want you to move it around all that much and stuff as you get air bubbles and whatnot in it. But you know, fiberglass, we're gonna sand most of it back off. So we got a ground here. I'm just gonna come in, just start going along our holes here, filling it in. Let's make it look a little bit more presentable. And this stuff is crazy strong. And if I'm doing rust repair and stuff like that, you know, I'm not doing a show car. I'm just putting something back together. I don't mind the little fiberglass. You get the metal treated and stuff like that, fiberglass will last a good long time, likely longer than the metal. We just get that work done there. You gotta move kind of fast depending on what temperature it is, because once this stuff starts curing, it starts curing pretty fast. So we go along here and see if we can ram this stuff in here. Trying to be as neat as we can. But again, you know, we're gonna sand it back to where we think it looks good. Got a big hole here. And stuff like this, you don't have to, you know, try to do it all at once. You can hit it with a couple passes. Seems like you get in a hurry, and you end up redoing. You know, I'd rather take my time and be halfway happy with it. First go. And we got our gap pretty good, looking pretty good. Our stuff isn't setting up yet. And it's weird, this stuff, as it starts setting up, as the chemical reaction happens, the stuff will get hot. You see it starting to set up now. Yeah, I'm using my finger. I don't go. And we're just trying to recreate what was there. Extra here, stuff in that hole. Try to use the stuff to patch itself as you go. You say it's the easiest time to sand this stuff is that right after it flashes. Before it cures. Once it cures, it's a whole lot harder. This fender actually, look at this fender, it actually been repaired once before because there's some body filler in it. Right. Back. As it starts to cure, you know, you're using this scraper, and, you know, kind of cutting the stuff off of it. The more we can get back off of it, the less we have to sand off. Right? Trying to fill the hole. Some people use fancy boards or whatever to put the stuff on. You know. I like to use cardboard. Again, I'm selling toys on eBay, so boxes, Boxes I have plenty. Anyways, you get this stuff. We got that on. Find a little rag. Get it off the fingers. Stuff kind of dries out your skin. So if you fool around with this garbage with the fingers after you get your hands all cleaned up, put your lotion back on and get it lubed up. Anyways, I'm going to be back with you in just a minute. We're going to get this stuff to cure. Alright, we're back. I had my damn microphone laying on still on the welding jacket that I had on there, so I'll give you a brief, I played music through it just because, well, I'm an idiot and I thought you guys needed one more song, didn't you? Anyways, I used Evercoat. You saw that. I put it on here. I put it with my fingers. Right now, it's starting to tack up. You can actually kind of feel it's a little bit warm. So we're not going to mess with it. We're not going to mess with it just yet. We're going to give it about 5 minutes. Let that cure, and that's all we're doing right now for the next 5 minutes. So I'll see you in 5 minutes. All right, we're back. Just a little sandy sander. We're gonna knock a little bit of this junk off of here. Let's see. What do we got? We got that sound down a little bit. It's a little better. Still got a little bit roughness right there. Next thing we're going to do, I am going to go get a little filler. This fiberglass stuff, it's pretty good, but it's, you know, it's kind of, as it's more of a structural thing, it isn't as smooth and creamy. And, you know, so we got some little holes. We could get them again with the fiberglass and stuff, but I like the fiberglass and stuff, or, you know, I'm putting rust together. You know, this thing ain't going anywhere anymore. So we're gonna go get a little putty. Be back with you. All right, got a little bit of filler on there. Just gonna put a little line. What I like about it, seems like this fiberglass and this blue hardener and stuff, it works with this body putty and it works with the fiberglass. So anyways, I'm just going to work this stuff in here and spin it around, turn it upside down, and all that kind of stuff. And you want to get it uniform or whatever, because that's what causes the chemical reaction of the hardening and whatnot. And it makes everything kind of smurfy. Just a little bit of blue tint there. Alright, you get him slit on the edge. And just kind of come back and do the same thing. Okay, so we're just trying to make it a little bit nicer. Fill in the holes. The stuff sands a little bit easier. Going back and forth, like we're filling in the valley, giving it a smooth bottom. You know, not that it really matters, but you know, if you're going to take time to do anything, you may as well, you know, make it. I don't know, try to make it nice. Now I'm working on my old cars, whatever. I want them to be as nice as I can make them. So this is kind of giving me practice, I guess. Anything you do in life, you could use it as practice for, I don't know, when you need to do it. This is kind of relaxing. Some people hate body work. I spend a lot of time detailing cars. I mean, detailing is, you know, you just do it. You just think about everything, think about nothing, whatever it takes. You know, I like to listen to music a lot of times when I'm doing that, but since I'm recording video, even though I'm including music for you guys in the video, I am not listening to it. So I am doing something for you so that you have better enjoyment of the show and I don't get in trouble with copyright stuff. And that's the nice thing about the original music people are giving me. You know, they probably wouldn't have it heard anywhere else. And this stuff's starting to set up, so we'll move a little bit faster here, see if we can get it in there so we don't have to waste it. And I don't know if we're gonna make it. We'll see. It's setting up, but I'm still getting him off of there. Well, it's hard now. Stuff sets up pretty quick when it's kind of warm. Scrape the excess off of here so I can do it again. All we can do now is sit and wait a few minutes and wait for it to cure. So anyways, I'm going to go throw some fiberglass in the other side. Be back. Thanks for watching. Bonsai66, like and subscribe. Alright guys, we're back again. I opened the door so you see the wind. Anyways, we're just going to continue. We got this stuff hardened a little bit. See if we can get it sand down. Make it nice and shiny.
Stop your complaining and embrace the separation. You're a far cry from what you were. Addiction so contagious, with your happiness unstable. You seem willing but unable to let go of yourself.
don't know whether it's shut off or what we got going on, but we're editing, so I'm going to be perfect anyway. I'm going to go back out with a little bit of sandpaper. You can see now we got our line back pretty good. A little hand sanding, fine tuning. Boy, it sure is a nice day out today. I think it's, I don't know, somewhere around 80 degrees or something like that. Definitely a nice change. Makes the body work cure a little bit faster. I hope you guys are having a good day. Good afternoon. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's just a little bit later for you, but actually, in reality, it is the next day. The wife and I, we went out in the woods today and found us some morel mushrooms. We got 19 of them, enough for a pizza. But anyways, I got a little bit more done on this thing. And still, I don't have a color paint that matches, and the bodywork isn't perfect or anything yet. I get a little bit more sand and stuff like that. But you can see it's a little bit more sand in the right color. It's, you know, it's pretty much what needs to happen. You can see we'll go under here. Let's see. We got a little cleaned it up there and put a little undercoat on it and stuff like that. So it's pretty happy. Happy Easter out there to everybody. Sunday's neighbors right there. Last night we had a big storm and a big tree fell on their house. And cleaned this up. So we still got. Now we're gonna work on this side. Got to do a little bit of sand in there, and then we'll put some more. We got to get some more fiberglass in here and stuff like that. But anyways, we're gonna get that done. I'll be back with here in just a minute. Get set up for that and get you guys a little bit more light. All right, guys, you're going to get the wonderful opportunity to listen to another song or two while I do a little time elapse stuff so you don't have to listen to sound and you're getting to see me doing something. And happy Easter anyway. Let's carry on. Hey people, does it seem like things are turning around in your life? I hope so. Today's a good day. Anyways, we got that cut down. I'm gonna throw a little bit more. Throw a little fiberglass. I'm gonna put a little bit here. We got to do something with this. I got a little bit of a low spot. Need to get a little chunk in there. So we're gonna get us some more fiberglass and the low spots. But you know, we got this back in here. You know, and again, I don't care. She's gonna tear it up. But it'll look a little better until it gets tore up. And that's the thing about life. We're all gonna die. But live as well as you can while you're living. Huh? Alright. Stop! Alright guys, we got a little blob of this stuff. Again, there may be some scientific formula. But do it for a quarter, for $1. It's a little bit, you know, just get, you know, think that'll be right. I think, you know, if you don't get enough, it won't harden. If you put a whole bunch of activator, if you put too much activator in there, it'll harden really fast, and you better be fast. And I'm not really fast. You know, I get it on there, I use it, and if I don't get it on in time, you know, then I waste it. Then I scrape it off, or throw away the cardboard, and I get on with my life. There's one of my neighbors there, and you can tell by that little squeak there. I don't know if he knows it, but he needs brakes, but we're not going to tell him because we don't really like working on other people's shit. We don't like working on our own stuff. So we still got a few holes there. We'll smooth that out. Get a little hole right there. We want to patch him. Get that down in there. Just filling up them holes. Not too worried about getting a little bit in that crack because I can sand it back out of the crack. That's the nice thing about this stuff. If you don't like what you did, you undo it and go for it again. Let's try to smooth these high plates. Well, we better get this down here. Where the stuff starts hard, and we at least want to get what we want, the holes we need filled in, put together. Yeah, some people, I don't know what I'm doing with body work. You know, but it's kind of like the thing that you kind of, if you see what you want to, you know, you just keep doing it until you're happy with what you're looking at. And that's what it means in some cases, you know, that it's not perfect. Well, then it doesn't need to be perfect. And in this case, I don't care if it's perfect. Right now, it's important to me for function as much as anything else. But as it's still practice, I want it to look decent. If I learn how to do stuff on crap that I don't care about, then maybe I'll do a little better job on stuff that I do care about. But more importantly, you know, a lot of the reason I'm doing this is to get it done. And I don't know, maybe I can be a little bit entertaining. I know I watch, you know, several guys that do this stuff, and I've learned stuff. And we actually made a little bit too much. We'll just stuff it down here. We can build this up a little bit more. So we ended up a little bigger gap than what started there. So we can get a little bit more of this on there, drop it down just a little bit lower. Yeah, looks like the stuff's setting up. And some stuff you can get it as it starts to set up. You can actually do a little bit more with it. It seems like it want to stay in place a little bit more. You definitely can't do the smooth lines and stuff like that because it doesn't want to do it when it's starting to harden. But if it's, and then you get to a point you just quit because you're just going to make a mess and it's going to roll over stuff and tear stuff off where you don't want it to be. And just scrape it down a little bit and let her set for a few minutes and, you know, let it cure. It's weird. You hear, I just heard an electric vehicle go by and you didn't hear it. It just made a wee. If you like that kind of stuff, that's fine. Me, I still like the smell of raw gasoline burning, I guess. I'm not out to save the world. I'm just here to enjoy these old cars and stuff like that. And I don't care for the new stuff. Our newest car is a 2014 Cadillac XTSV. I got it because, well, I needed another Cadillac car, and they quit making the DeVille. So I heard about an XTS, and the first one I came across happened to be the all-wheel drive twin turbo model. And for a family sedan, it's been tuned back to the factory tune. And things runs good. But anyways, we're gonna let this dry. And we're gonna sand again. Yay! Let's see. We got more of the thing done. Being a crack. Now we're gonna lay a little layer of body filler in there with it. Oh, but we've made a new discovery. We have, I'll show you. I don't know if this is going to look upside down or what. But anyway, it looks up down. We're supposed to be looking up. Anyway, see that gap? There's supposed to be a hole there, but this is rotten a little bit. The sides of the thing really are the structure of it. But what we're going to do, yeah. What we're going to do is we got this piece of steel. We're going to cut a chunk out of the piece of steel. I'm not going to make you watch that. I'm just going to use a cut-off wheel, and I'm going to cut it off and be back with you when we have it off. Alright guys, I went ahead and cut my piece. It's had some company come and stuff like that. And I got my piece cut. Around here. I got my piece cut. I got it stuck in there. It isn't the most beautiful welding job and stuff like that, but the metal was a little bit dirty and I'm not the best welder. But anyways, there's enough on there that's gonna stick, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that all undercoated up. See what it looks like here in just a second. Alright guys, I'm back. We got a little bit of stuff done. We got our piece on there. Oh, you don't want to look at me anymore, do you? You got a piece on there. It don't look the best. It don't look the worst. But it is attached. It is solid. And even though I don't think it was a structural area there, it now has a little bit thicker metals than what it was born with. So I got this area cleaned up. And while I was walking underneath the thing, you know there's always more. It's always darkness before the dawn. Let me get under here. Oh. Let me get up in there. You can see that right there. Oh, we got a little spot right there in the bottom of the A-arm. The rest of it seems solid. You know, the outside of here and here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut us a triangle here, and we're just gonna put this triangle here. We'll make sure we get it in there good and strong again. You know, the strength of these things on the outside and the inside of this, you know, they could have made a few more holes and the water could have got out. But the other side looks decent. A little clean up, a little bit of rust control. Yeah, and here, this little Jeepy. We got one of the motor mounts started. You see that all there. It's lining up the other side. I'm gonna get this. I've had borrowed this cherry picker off a friend 6 months ago. Something like that, and it's just sat here, but he don't use it. He's a doctor. But I want to get it back to him. Just to get out of here. Get the room. But anyways, people, it's been a pleasure, you know, doing a little bit of stuff for you and showing you a little bit of stuff. And I don't know what music I'm picking right now as I've done this. Hopefully I've had a few more people send me some stuff. A lot of the music that you hear, I do sing a lot of it. The Ministry of Science stuff, the Street Code Leaders, the Mondo Bondo stuff, the Cleanser stuff. That's, you know, it's one of my things I like to do. But anyways, you know, so I'm going to share you my music because I miss doing it, but this gives me the opportunity to share it. Anyways, this is the end of this. I don't know how long it's going to be. You know, I'm doing this as much for myself as I am for you guys. It helps me get stuff done and let you guys watch along. But anyways, Bonsai66 on YouTube. Bondo says thank you. I will see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Peace. Bonsai out. And they're always nice and noisy. These guys keep me occupied. They're nice and noisy. That is Alice. That is Max. This is Sadie. That is the brown and white one. That's Ted. We have Peanut, Rocky, and Marilyn. See, Marilyn, she's got one blue eye. And Alice, she's got two blue eyes. Anyways, guys, talk to you later, people. Have a good night.